it's Jody. I have a new process video for Craft IQ, and we are working on the July layers. Now, I have to be honest, some of them threw me for a loop, but I think I got there in the end. I have gathered a few things already that I'm crossing off my list because I know I will use them. 2 pictures, the color red, pattern paper, stars, gold. Let's see. So yes, those were the first few layers that I knew I could get done right away. Easy peasy. My color choices I thought were interesting. This green and red and kind of creamy, but I actually paired it with the new scrapbook.com School Days, I think it was called School Days, pocket pages, pocket cards. I mean, it was like $2.99 for like a whole set of these cards, and they're super cute. And these colors actually go with the little set. So one of the other layers is torn paper. So I'm getting my another layer checked off. It's always fun to see where this goes. I have to say, Jackie's a genius, right? You have, as a crafter, you just know your own style. You know your go-tos. You know, really, in the end, how it's gonna look, because you do it over and over and over again. But Jackie has really made us dig deep, and I am really digging that, because you could definitely get stuck in a rut, or everything starts to look the same and you're just not sure. So I really, really enjoy participating in this Craft IQ hop. So here I am. I'm adding some of those pocket cards to the back of my photos for some layers. I also have my trusty, my only punch, you know, that kind of punch that I own. Is that like the notebook kind, right? It's so old. And then, of course, golden stars. I mean, Vicki Boutin and Nuvo's Embellishment. What is that? Oh my goodness. It's not the Mousse. Anyway, you see it there. I only put the stars and the gold on the green. I wasn't sure I wanted them to be everywhere, so I just left it on that left side. And houses was another layer that I'm like, what the heck? So there was actually a few pages I had that I could pick from, but this house in particular had like a little bird on it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's another layer, was to have an animal somewhere on your page. And of course, this is about homeschooling. We were home. The houses, are deliberate. It's not really a stretch because we're home. So I thought I really pulled that off, right? Now, don't forget, after you use all the little dots in those foam adhesives, you gotta use the big part too. I mean, that's the best for backing a larger piece. I scooched over my pictures a little bit. I didn't like the space that they were leaving between the pictures, and I should have cut some more houses out, but I really just wanted to make the 3 work. I knew I wanted a colorful title, and then because of all the fabulous cards that were available, I did a little bit of journaling. These 2 pictures were, of course, not the same day, so adding homeschool fun, was pretty self-explanatory what we were doing. My poor guy's school year looked nothing like it should have been. He would have been in kindergarten this past year, but we kept them both home. I kind of took over the little guy's schooling and planning. I definitely tried my best. I really did. I'm sad he missed out on a lot that would have happened in a regular school year for kindergarten, but I think he's ready for 1st grade, so we're keeping our fingers crossed for that. So I decided to move my little houses around, play with some of the space in my title. I didn't want to just do it in one big line, so I broke it up a little bit. There's that super cute school days card, and I felt it was getting a little lost, so I put a little layer of that same green behind it just to make it stand out a bit. What else is going on? Yeah, I think I just write on it. Oh, I know what I do next. I couldn't let those cute little markers go to waste. They were so cute, so I trimmed them off of the card, and yeah, I end up sticking them down somewhere. Where'd you put them, Jody? Right there? No, it doesn't stay there. Nope, I told you. Let's see. What are you doing, woman? Let's see. So apparently I didn't like that layer on the bottom only, so I moved it to the top, and then I put that little marker piece there. Oh my gosh, love it. I did my journaling. Oh yes, there is a doily lace ribbon or twine layer. I really wanted to grab some thread, but that wasn't on the list, and I didn't want to cheat, or I didn't want to, take liberties. So I fussed with this twine, and I think I made it work. Just made a little messy bundle underneath each of the houses, and that was my twine layer. So I gather it in a loop, and then I staple it so it doesn't all come undone. And then, I put the little house on it. And of course, you have to have a finishing touch, even though this was not on the list. I put in some puffy stars of all the colors. I used my Ellie Studio stash of tiny dots, hearts, and shapes or something like that, but they come in all the colors now. So yes, I definitely use some of those up. Actually, off camera, I move a few, but that is it. I am super duper happy how it turned out. I hope you join us. It is a Facebook group, and if you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Bye-bye.